Hi everyone, I am just going to do a quick video about the Dyson Airwrap, and this is what the box of everything looks like. I'm not going to do a review of sort of telling you what everything in the box is because there must just be so many other videos. Well, there are definitely so many other videos out there that will do that way better than my video will. I'm just going to talk a bit about why I think, yes, it's a great product, it's so fun, and I'm sure it works so well for a lot of people. It doesn't quite work for me. I'm really glad that I own it and I do use it sometimes, and I'm making this video now because I'm having to do my own blow dry during lockdown, but it's just not quite right for me. The reason for that is I have extremely fine hair. So I washed my hair about maybe half an hour ago. It's been air drying since then. But basically, if you can see it, you probably can't see it at the top, it's still very wet at the top, all around my head. It's really wet. And as you can see at the bottom, these really disgusting, gross, scraggly ends that desperately need a cut and haven't been cut are super dry already. Like, the ends of my hair are basically dry like minutes after I've come out of the shower or the bath. That's just how it is because it's so fine. And basically you are supposed to get it to a stage where it's almost dry before you actually use it. And my problem is the ends are just so dry anyway. When I use the hairdryer attachment, which is this one, to dry the hair around my head, which is obviously the wettest, basically as soon as this is kind of even slightly dry, oh, I hope my kids are okay. They're screaming. So basically when I am using the hairdryer attachment to dry the hair around my head, basically all the rest of the hair is practically bone dry, so I don't think I'm able to dry it. Oh my goodness, better see what's going on. Okay, so small injury. They were with their dad, and the small one was on the swing, and the big one decided it was a good idea to walk underneath the swing, but he's okay, he just has a little scratch. Anyway, basically I can't get the top of my hair dry enough without having the rest of it bone dry. So when I blow dry it, I have to use like a spray or something to make the rest of the hair wet again. I think that might be why it doesn't really keep the shape. It takes a really lovely shape from the attachment, but it just doesn't last very long. So I'll do it, it will look fantastic, maybe it will last 24 hours, and then it just starts to frizz and just go puffy and fly away into the sky. So what I need to do then is, once I've blow dried it, just put the ceramic straighteners over it, and basically by the time I've done all of that, all the straightening, all the ceramics, it's just kind of not worth it, and I just would find it easier to go and get a blow dry, which obviously I can't do right now. But it isn't that miracle tool that just changes my life, because it just takes so much time, and I have 2 kids and I just really don't have time to do that. So I'm gonna just show you the process and how I would do it, and if you have time, maybe it is the right thing for you. If your hair isn't as fine and as flyaway as mine is, your curly hair, maybe if it's a bit thicker, a bit denser, keeps the moisture in a bit more towards the end, maybe it is the right thing for you. So I'm just going to make a quick video showing how I dry the top of my hair and then do the rest of it, just so that you can see what it actually looks like, and then I'll show you the results. So the hairdryer that comes with the Dyson Airwrap is super powerful. You definitely don't need to have another hairdryer in your house. So of course that is another advantage of owning it. I know they do sell a separate hairdryer, which I don't know if it's much more powerful, much stronger, but again, my hair is so fine. I really don't think I need anything very much more powerful. It's now just kind of damp, but nothing next to my head is kind of soaking wet. So I'm going to now section off my hair and start to do the blow drying. Okay, so I have just blow dried 2 sections. As you can see, they've made these big, beautiful, loose curls. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of those. So this is my hair half blow dried with the Dyson Airwrap, looking lovely and bouncy. And this is the other half of my curly hair unblow dried. I'm just doing a little example of before, after. Okay, so I've now done both sides. These are the last few curls that I did, and I just want to show you just how tight and bouncy they are. And then I'm just going to undo everything. I'm just going to show you how quickly the curls fall out. So this is the side I did first, this is the side I did second, and yes, my technique is probably appalling. I'm absolutely willing to concede that, but these curls, gorgeous as they are, they fall out so quickly, which is great, and it leaves you with a nice little blow dry. And so I'd be happy to just go out with everything as it is on this side. But the problem is then the next day this has fallen out even more and it's just become frizzy. So what I would do now is just put some ceramics over it. But it's taken me forever. It's taken me about an hour to do this, and it just isn't practical or feasible for me to do that on a particularly regular basis, but it's such a fun and fantastic product, and I'm sure maybe if I had better skills I would be able to, you know, achieve better results. But I would definitely say if you can afford it, go ahead, but if you're really umming and ahhing about the price and you have very, very fine curly hair that gets wispy and dry towards the end, and your skills maybe aren't the greatest, just like mine are, I have no skills with hair at all, or nails, or just makeup or anything. I just make it up as I go along. Maybe it's not the best investment for your money. Maybe invest your money in a really, really good set of hair straighteners that you can really control the temperature on. I only have a really ancient pair of ceramics, but if I had my time again, I would probably not buy this. I would probably buy a really modern, amazing set of ceramic hair straighteners. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram below. Bye bye.